Simpson for Your Doctor's Orders. And today we're talking about breakfast and common breakfast myths. Now, you've heard them all before. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Breakfast will jumpstart your metabolism. Breakfast is the meal that you should eat like breakfast like a king and dinner like a pauper. You've heard all of those things before. You've heard about the Iowa breakfast study where people come in and have breakfast do much better in class than those who don't. Well, there are a lot of myths about breakfast, and I want to kind of go through a few of them with you. The first myth is it is not the most important meal of the day. There's nothing about breakfast that is insanely requiring you to have it. The second is the calories you eat in breakfast are still calories that you have to burn. If you don't burn those calories, and if you eat too much breakfast and too much lunch and too much dinner, well, you still have to get rid of them. There were some good studies showing that people who ate more for breakfast had to work harder to get rid of those calories. That's true. The final thing is, when talking about the Iowa breakfast study, as many people do, you have to understand these were farm kids that woke up at 4 a.m., worked in the fields until 7 or 8 a.m., went to school, and yes, after a few hours, I wouldn't consider that breakfast anymore, but they did. Finally, does it jumpstart your metabolism? No. Do people who have breakfast feel like they're more full in the day? Well, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. The bottom line is this: breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. It's a meal of the day. And if you eat a healthy breakfast, that's fine. But a healthy breakfast is different for some people than others. Let me give you a few simple guidelines. Eggs are fine, but please use eggs that are enriched with omega-3 fatty acids from chickens that are fed flaxseed or something like that. You know what? If you feel like just drinking coffee in the morning, that's fine. But if you drink it, don't drink it with stuff in it. Coffee is not an excuse to have dessert in a glass. Don't have anything for breakfast that contains high fructose corn syrup or even excess sugar. I like sausages, but I like sausages that are less fatty, like reindeer sausages. I particularly like the reindeer sausages that have that little bit of extra red in them because it reminds me of some reindeer I've heard about before. There are a lot of myths out there on food. This is the most important one. So if you feel like just having something simple like a smoothie, have it. We have some great smoothie recipes. There are plenty of them out there. If you don't feel like eating until later, it's okay. You'll be fine. Don't get caught up into thinking breakfast is the most important meal, or that it'll jumpstart your metabolism, or that it's good for you, and force yourself to have those calories. For Your Doctor's Orders, I'm Dr. Terry Simpson. Please feel free to comment online at yourdoctorsorders.com. Good day.